How's it going, guys? So we're back. Sorry about that, it's really hot this side of the world, and it seems I got a blue screen, which isn't fun. And it would appear that the blue screen also corrupted the file that we're working on. Thankfully, we work with backups here, so we'll be able to retrieve that. And this is a PSA, friendly reminder, please always work with your backups. Very crucial. Because as you can see, this can and does happen to anyone. So let me just go and recover that real quick. I think this should be it. Okay, that one's corrupted as well. Yay! And this one's fine. Cool, so let's get that back to our... It's scary. That's never happened to me before. So how much did we actually lose? Okay, not much. We're good. Whew! That's the first time that's ever happened. So we change this to be used prefix. We're going to use that. We can remove this because we've done that. Now, do we want a separate function for this? I feel that maybe we should hold off on the function until we figure out how this is going to work, essentially. And then from there we can break it off to another function if we need to. Because this is already long as is. Gonna have to go back one. Because I lost... This is what we lost. There. And we had this somewhere here, I think. We're changing this to prefix. What was the separator? Oh yeah, the commas. And the only separators that we have are billions, millions and thousands. Yeah, so we're clearing those. Then if the integer is greater than or equal to 1 billion, make the prefixes empty, and millions, thousands, hundreds and tens are going to be blank. And we're just going to have 2 billion. So we left billions as is, so it would then just be 2 billion. 2 plus the prefix, which is B. And we need to empty the prefixes, as I just realized, because we're specifying them here. If not B use prefix, so like that. So if not B use prefix, then just basically blank these. And end if. Prefix parameter is not chosen. Remove the prefixes. I guess that's the best option. 1,000, million, billion, trillion. Cool. And then if we are using the prefix, blank everything else. What if we just blank everything and just specify otherwise? Because right now we just, yeah, it's a mess as is. So let's blank everything. Oops. So we blank everything, right? And then all we specify is okay, so we blank all of those. Do we have a trillion separator as well? Isn't there a trillion separator? Shouldn't we have a trillion separator? Oh, it's a billion. Right, right. Billion, comma. Wait, why do we have a trillion? We never get to a trillion. What? Why do I have a trillion? Why did I add a trillion? Oh my. Okay, we need to remove the trillion. Clearly wasn't thinking there. The number can't ever go up to a trillion. And then blank billions, millions, thousands, hundreds, and tens. Cool. So we start. Set all. Or just blank all formats and numbers. Then if the integer is greater than 1 or equal to 1 billion, we don't need to blank everything out now. We can just literally say Do we need to blank the billions? Oh yeah, we needed to. The reason for that was else it's gonna be elsewhere. Or no, yeah, we can't do that. I was thinking of adding it afterwards. So billions equal to billions. So what we should be able to do now is we need a prefix, don't we? We could just add it to here, couldn't we? Billions prefix as well. If it's less than 1,000,000, you don't need a millions prefix, do you? And if it's less than 1,000, you don't need a thousands prefix. If the number is less than 1,000,000,000, we have no billion prefix. What if it is 1,000,000,000, but then the millions prefix is also not affected? Oh, what a tricky one right now. Bye-bye trillion.
Invincible.
That's where we added like this initially. And the problem is if we set the prefixes, damn, so that's not gonna work. There must be an easier way around this. So if the value is greater than or equal to 1,000 and it's less than 1,000,000, meaning it's still thousands, the prefixes obviously have to go. The billion and millions prefixes have to go. But do I need to be doing this? Oh, I would have to, yeah. That's anyway going to be blank though. If it's less than 1,000,000,000, billions will be blank. If it's less than 1,000,000, millions will be blank anyway. That's what this does. It's only hundreds and tens we have to worry about. So it's hundreds and tens. That's actually all we have to worry about. We get rid of the separators, regardless. The only separator I see we have to get rid of is thousands, because millions are already getting rid of if the value is under 1,000,000. Wait, but if we won, oh, the separator's still going to be there. No, never mind. That has to be gotten rid of. As for prefixes, I don't think we're going to be able to do it this way, because then I have to specify it again. So we could get rid of the separators. Billions is equal to... Do we need to specify billions? It's already going to be specified. It's going to come out as billions. Yeah, I think we technically have to do nothing here. We just have to get rid of the billion prefix and the 1,000 prefix here. Hundreds and tens we're already getting rid of. So it's just billions and thousands prefix. Because this is for millions. And then for thousands, get rid of billions and millions, the prefixes. And obviously the hundreds and tens we're already getting rid of at the top here. So this should theoretically give us what we need, but there's only one way to be certain for sure. Let's go ahead and compile that. Okay, and that should be it. And check out debug log now. Should return 1k. Yep, 1k, 53k, 982k. This should have returned 9 mil. That's 185,000. I assume that's what we added. So the problem for that would be we're not blanking out thousands. We need to blank out thousands specifically. And then for that's thousands, that's thousands. That's because we haven't gotten rid of millions and thousands here for billions. So the billions one should be thousands is blank and millions is blank as well. That'll solve that because then these are millions and these are thousands. Interesting. So we assumed the 659 here was the thousands. Yeah. So under millions we're getting rid of thousands. And under thousands we don't have to do anything specific. It's under billions we need to get rid of the millions and thousands. Under millions we need to get rid of the thousands. So that should resolve the issues we're having here. And then let's go to our... was it our API? Yeah, it was our API. And let's just correct this because we're obviously going with the lowercase format now due to those restrictions. And then let's go ahead and compile those. And let's go run it again. Yeah. I'm pretty excited for later. In 2 hours we're gonna figure out what's new in the Humble Bundle monthly. Hopefully something decent this time around. And let us see, what do we have? should return 1k, 53k, 98, 2k, 9 mil, 82 mil, 900, 16 mil, and 2 bill. We're still getting the prefixes for M and K. Why? Oh right, we had to specify that, didn't we? 2 bill is fine, but the millions and the thousands aren't. So the issue we have is the million prefix needs to be blank, and we need to specify that the thousands prefix is blank as well. That should then work. Okay, so we need to obviously change the capitalization. This is funny though. Why is the M and the B capitalized if we didn't specify them as capital? It's like automatically. Go and compile that real quick, and I'm just gonna compile that as well, and let's go test that. That should be fine. Okay, there we go. So, how about now? What do we get? Cool, problem solved. Looks good, huh? 2 bill, mil, K. The only issue I have here is the B and the M being capitalized and the K being lowercase because, you know, Bethesda. How do we solve that now? Millions will be capitalized but K will be lowercase? Do we just deal with that? So the prefix, the SI prefix still comes in handy. Because obviously kilo is lowercase k. And mega is uppercase M. But a billion is tera, or T. Sorry, a billion is lowercase g, but saying 1G, will people get that 1G is a billion? For giga? I think we're just gonna have to say screw it and be like lowercase for thousands and uppercase M and B for millions and billions. Which really sucks, but what can you do? Is what it is. At least it'll be consistent. The big numbers will be kept on the lowercase k's. I'm not gonna lie, it annoys me and irritates me, but until we figure out a solution to it, we need to move forward. And it's just prefixes. Millions, billions. Okay, so what's the next step? That's pretty much it. It will output now into a string, 2 billion. I think this is all we really need, right? Prefixes. I should probably test how it works with negative cases as well. We need to return the value if it's under a certain amount as well. So what happens if our number is under 1,000? So I guess we can use if b use prefix, but then we have to check and. Sorry, int greater than equal to 1,000. That should work. That should return 82 million. So let's go ahead and test that. API and the functions. Okay, what do we have here? So 623 returns as BMK, all the prefixes. Okay, we need to resolve that. It's just the prefixes that have to be removed. Okay, so the issue here is the prefixes are being added. So we can add it here, or I integer. We could say less than 1,000. There, that solves the problem then. Because then if not be used info or I integers less than 1,000, well, we technically then don't need that because that's true in all cases, no? Oh, we should remove it in both cases, never mind. There we go. That should resolve that case, and then how's the negative ones looking? Negative 1,000, negative 82 million, tongue twisters, negative 2 billion. Cool. So let's go and save that and compile it, and we should be good then. And do we have success? Indeed we do! For at least the first version, except we have blank values. Oh no! That is not good. Not good at all. That's due to the hundreds and tens. How do we resolve this? So the hundreds and tens obviously being omitted, that's why they come up as blank. That's not okay for us. I'm thinking I could set BU's prefix to false here, and then it would completely skip this entire section. But I'm just wondering if there's a better way to handle this. I don't think there is, to be honest. Not unless I add another if check, but then it's going to be the same as that. But I have to literally do this. And then that should give us what we need. We're gonna have to neaten this up at some point. And what do we get? There we go! Negative 623 returns negative 623, and 623 returns 623. So we managed to resolve this. The numbers are working as they should. Everything is outputting as it should, which is brilliant. We got the standard, and we got the prefixed version. Cool. I think that solves everything. I think in the next episode we're gonna have to handle I want to handle decimals, so you can have 1.1k or 1.12k, etc. So I'm definitely gonna add decimals to the next one. That's gonna be an interesting one. And then from there I think we're done with the whole pretty print integer function, even though it's already as is. But decimals are always a fun option. That may help someone else at some point. Cool, I'm gonna end things off for now. I have Freakout Friday to plan in less than 2 hours, 1 hour and 29 minutes. So that's going to be exciting for those of you that are into gaming. If you happen to see this in time, head on over to my gaming channel, twitch.tv/deadmono. Hopefully see you guys then. Otherwise, all the best and see you on the next coding episode. All the best and have an incredible weekend ahead. Bye for now.